I got a PSA for airport bathrooms.
Oh no, what happened?
Men, wash your damn hands. I swear. 80% of you guys don't wash your hands walking out of the bathroom. You guys are straight out nasty.
Gee, tell us how you really feel. Meanwhile, I've been renovating my garage and watching some intense films.
Oh yeah, what'd you watch?
House of Dynamite with Rebecca Ferguson and Idris Elba. Took me right back to my military days, especially those brief phone calls, no explanation. Really hit home with our job.
That's real. All right, today we're talking Florida beaches.
Because the weather changes and we need some sunshine.
From siesta, beaches, cool quartz sand to Anna Marie Island's hidden gems.
And a laptop fell into cargo hold and grounded a flight.
Airlines are feeding unpaid air traffic controllers during the shutdown.
And the U.S. just revoked 13 Mexican carrier routes.
Also, mortgage rates at 6.12%. Are we ever going to see 3% again?
Spoiler alert, probably not.
But seriously, first, men, wash your damn hands.
Episode 61 starts now.
Prepare for takeoff.
Hey everyone, welcome. This is Cabin Pressure.
This is Sean.
That was impressive.
You are in the house with Sean and G.
That was boring. It's so boring. That is so boring.
Dude, I got boring stuff going on right now, man. I got a garage renovation happening right now. My last piece of my big project's happening. I can't wait till it's all done.
I don't think I've come over here one time and you haven't had shit going on.
Dude, I'd be like, Lily, I told you, like, Carol and I are like gearing up for retirement.
I could see, even when I was
Like,
coming
I'm
down
like-
the street and there was a van. I seen a van all the way down the street. I was like, that's his house.
That's his house. Something's happening. Something's happening at Sean's house.
Yeah.
Dude, but you know, I'm telling you, every man out there, every person, anybody, man, that loves organization, like loves to have like a clean garage. And I haven't had a clean garage in 25 years. Like it's always been just like garage is that place that like you just start stacking shit, right? You just start storing, put stuff out there, it starts getting into somewhat of an organization and stuff. But if you don't have like your shit organized, like have cabinets and all that stuff installed, which most people don't, you know.
You haven't had it up to this point.
Yeah, I haven't had it. I haven't had that. I always had like bought some shelves, put some stuff on the shelves. You just got the walls start like creeping up over the years, stacking up with all kinds of shit.
Have shit that has been sitting in there for like 7 years. It's hard.
Dude, I was like, so I got these cabinets being installed in my garage right now to like clean it up. This is the last. I had the floors done. Now I'm doing the cabinets. So everything when you pull in the garage is going to be like this like man cave garage.
I know you're putting some kind of liners in there too.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna like there's little non-stick things.
We're going to do it all up.
I know.
Like this is.
It looks actually good. I mean, I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Anyways, they're in the process of doing it right now, and it's like, you know, when you start like, we had to like move all that out of the way. Like we had to take it off the walls as it was growing up the walls. We had to take it away from the walls today, and it was like I'm like, half the shit I need to throw away. Wait a minute. I don't need these cabinets. I don't need this much I got too many cabs.
What, you got too many cabinets now?
Right.
You just have to get rid of your shit.
I'm going to have to find shit to put in it because I'm going to have to throw away. I was throwing away shit. And the crazy thing was like last night was garbage day. So it was like, oh yeah, I don't need this shit. No, have not looked at this or touched this in 10 years.
And next week, you're going to need that shit.
Yeah. I'm like, what happened?
I threw that damn thing away.
What happened to those furry golf balls that I used to have?
I'm not even going to go there. Why would you have furry golf balls?
All I got, I'm just scary. Like, you know, you get this shit all and it just collects up. It's crazy.
I don't have any furry golf balls.
Yeah, man. I had like teas and like gifts from like previous golf tournaments from like other airlines. Like, it was crazy, man. I had all kinds of like paraphernalia stuff. Like, I was like, why do I have all this? I've not touched this.
Isn't the greatest feeling is when you clean shit out? I mean, you
Yeah.
start just throwing a bunch of shit away.
Yeah. I mean, normally that's like a spring thing. Like, everybody's doing the spring thing. And I did. This spring I did a lot of cleaning up. But right now it's like I'm just in the end cap of like finally got everything around my whole house done. The yard's done. The freaking garage is done. My deck is done. Like, now it's like next year, this last piece of work is the garage, right? The cabinets. And then I think in 2 weeks we have some patio furniture coming, which the Amish made. Highly recommend anybody who wants patio furniture. Check out those Amish dudes. They're good. Yeah. The other thing, man, that happened was I watched one of the most intense movies that took me straight back to my military days, this House of Dynamite. Have you seen this yet?
No.
Dude, I'm going to listen, everybody that's out there, if you want some exhilarating shit, and I don't care who you are, you don't even have to be ex-military. If you want some exhilarating shit that takes you back to Cold War days, that nuclear, like, we lived it. We've lived this in our lifetime. Like, there was a time in our life where it was like, is there going to be a nuclear attack? Right?
Right.
Like, that was like a everyday feeling for us when we were a kid, right? When we were younger, like, that was like, the detente of, that whole nuclear thing was happening. But this new movie is the perspective of, like, all of a sudden there's a freaking nuclear missile coming at the United States. And what are we going to do about it? And it goes through this perspective of like everything that's supposed to happen. Like, like president gets involved and they get the football, and the football has all the codes to the nuclear launch codes and all that stuff. Like, they go through that whole entire scenario from the guys that are in the silos that are shooting off, rockets to intercept those nuclear missiles and stuff like that. But what it took for me was what made it so real for me. It was like, I have that previous experience in the military of working around all that stuff and being in those like command centers and seeing all that nuclear, like how we protect the United States and how this whole thing shakes out. It's a cool movie. It's pretty realistic. And I'm not going to do a spoiler alert or anything of that, like tell anybody any more about the movie, but it is so intense. And it goes all, it just keeps going, and you're going to be on the edge of your seat. You're going to have a visceral reaction to this movie. And there's just nobody watching this. If you don't, you're not human.
So where'd you watch it on?
What are you talking about?
Where did you see it?
In my home theater. There's a big screen with a projector. And then I sat in this chair and I watched it. Oh, you're talking about the channel I saw it on. What it was on? Like Netflix?
I'm looking for something to hit you with.
I believe it was Netflix.
You knew exactly what I was asking you.
The movie is House of Dynamite. Google it, people.
See, okay, but everybody would want to know. Hey, it was on Netflix.
I believe it was on Netflix. Yeah.
See, and you had to do your little smart ass thing, right? You couldn't just go, "Hey, gee, it's on Netflix."
Everyone out there enjoyed that.
I watched it on my my big screen TV, and I did this. Yeah, it's smart ass.
I like hit the remote on.
Yeah, whatever. Now I ain't watching it just because you wouldn't even tell me it was on Netflix.
I'm going to tell you right now, it was one of the most freaking emotional, crazy movies I've watched in a long time. And I got on the edge of my seat and I was like, whoa, this would get your heart racing, get you like the whole thing. But here's the other thing that tied into the movie, okay, that I thought was, and when you watch it, just pay attention to this little bit thing. Every time, and now I'm back to airlines. Every time we're in a situation where you're feeling threatened by this is a life and death thing that's getting ready to happen, what's the first thing that people do?
The first thing that people do?
Anybody. I don't care who it is. What's a normal reaction when you're in a life-threatening situation?
Most people will run.
They'll run. But a lot of people want to call their loved ones.
Yeah, I get that.
So like 9/11.
Yeah.
How many, like all the recordings, how many people like on the planes tried to call their loved ones?
You mean when they're going to die, when they that last moment of death?
That's what I mean by like there's a life-threatening thing. So
no, a life-threatening thing could be someone coming at you and you running in the opposite direction. If you're saying that
they're thinking like life is over here in soon, and what am I going to do about it? Not them defending themselves.
That's a little bit different explanation.
Yeah. But this movie goes heavily into that, and pay attention to that when you're watching it. It's pretty interesting how you like, that just like you're talking about that flight or fight reaction. Like, am I going to react like this, and I'm going to friggin' try to like solve it and keep doing what I need to do my job, or am I going to collapse and try to and give up?
Nope.
Right?
Yeah, I get it.
So your mind's gonna be like spinning on this movie. Check it out, House of Dynamite.
I'm gonna actually watch this one.
Yeah, and the other thing about it too is my girl Rebecca Ferguson's in it. Woo, those Swedish actors. I'm gonna tell you right now. She's my favorite flavor right now. she's like hit me like 4 or 5 times. Like she was in Dune, love that. She was in MI5, love that. She was in Silo, that show that's on Apple. Dude, love that. Can't wait till next season happens. I mean, that is like the best of the best. And she just continues to put out just great shows and stuff. And then Idris Elba's in it, which is if you don't know who he is, Google him. I mean, Idris Elba is a solid career actor. He's really good, dude. But anyways, check that movie out. What's been happening with you, G?
I'm still getting over the way that you explain everything. Anyway, no, I'm going to be doing a little bit of man bashing this week.
Man bashing,
yeah, a little bit.
Who?
Just men in general, man. They got to do a little bit better.
All right.
So you ever fly with a guy like all he does is he talks about like who he slept with, who he's been with.
Dude, when I was 20.
When you were 20.
Yeah, that's adolescent shit. Like this is
I know, but it just drives you nuts. I mean, I'm
60 years old, and most 60-year-olds don't talk
about that, right? I mean,
we ain't talking about like, oh man, I had 100 women.
But you get this person that he'll sit there and he'll tell you this, and you're looking at him the whole time. You know that they're full of shit.
Yeah,
you're like you probably only went out with a girl because your sister, set you up, and her friend owed her one,
or he paid for it.
Exactly, because I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, you're full of shit.
Right.
He's just telling me all these stories, right, about different women and everything, and you're looking at him just like the whole time going, nuh-uh.
First of all, like I'm going recessing back here in my male history. Like there's a certain time in life, like when we were younger and all this stuff, and like that conversation and talking about hot chicks and getting our testosterone all worked up and blah blah blah, and talking about that type of stuff was like could be exciting,
right? But
at our age, it's like
we're old.
Really?
Yeah, we're old,
dude.
I mean,
I don't give a shit about how many women you screwed,
right? And you're sitting there and they're going on and on about, oh my God, there's so many women that I lost track. And I was sitting there thinking, I said, the only reason that you lost track is because it's probably so fast. You're a 1 minute man. So, you know what I mean? I mean, a little stud muffin. But, I'm listening to this person, and the whole time I'm sitting there looking at him like, you're just full of shit.
Yeah, you got to wonder, like, why are they telling you this? Like, I mean,
I was wondering, I looked at through all these stories, I'm like, I don't even want to have that visual of you with anybody. Right? I mean, that's just that alone is bad.
Yeah, that's an aspect to the conversation where you're like, yeah, that's not a visual I need to know.
Okay, so you have this guy, he's sitting there and talking all this, right? And a lot of women know this type of person. Okay? Manspreading.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Right? Manspreading on a jump seat. Drives me crazy.
Anywhere. Jump seat's horrible, but manspreading anywhere, man. on a passenger seat, and it doesn't matter where you are. If you're supposed to be sharing another space with somebody, manspreading is not cool.
No, it's
Period.
not. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. And I was the whole time, like I said, I was sitting there looking at him thinking that I'm completely wasting like 25 minutes of my life right now listening to your bullshit. And
so this is was this a flight attendant on a jump seat you were talking to? Okay.
Another flight attendant on a jump seat.
This is galley chatter. This is the things that we talk about in the galley when there's not women in the galley.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wanted my 25 minutes back. But anyway, he was going on, and the whole time, okay, I'm thinking, you manspread, which women hate.
Right.
You talk about like how many women you have, women hate it.
Right.
And you got dragon breath.
Oh shit.
So I want anybody, please send me a message that if you like dragon breath, that actually turns you on. If that turns you on, hey, send us an email because I'll send you this guy's name.
Oh shit! Please, Mr. Halitosis, please stop.
Right. Okay. So
so not only is he talking to you, he's got this freaking dragon breath,
bad,
and you're trying to get him to stop talking, and he's trying to go on and on and on about his conquers of life, and you're like, I'm not interested in anything you're saying right now.
No, it's like that pungent thing. It creeps up your nostrils.
Ugh.
And it just like hits inside. Yeah.
That's called halitosis.
It was creeping.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
Stanky.
Really bad.
Funky bacteria teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Your teeth are rotting, dude. Oh,
All
I
right.
forgot to tell you, good morning. Your teeth are rotting.
Exactly. Lots of dates that way. Lots of dates. If you, like I said, if you guys are interested,
and
let
all
me know.
the girls wanted them.
Yeah, let me know. I'll send you his bio. All right, other one, airport bathrooms. I said this before, I'm gonna say it again.
Here we go again.
In and out of bathrooms. I'm gonna tell you this, and I want the guys to listen because I'm straight out tired of every single time I go in there. 80% of you guys don't wash your flipping hands when you come out of the bathroom.
It's nasty.
That is disgusting. 80%. I mean, you just walk right by the freaking right by the sink, soap, wash your damn hands. That's the most disgusting thing.
It's disgusting, man. Dude, I was just in we drove back and forth to Indiana and all this stuff, and we had this like favorite like truck stop we stop at. These truckers come here, man. They're like showering in the sinks and shit.
That's so gross. That is so nasty.
In a freaking truck stop bathroom. Yep. They're like, blowing their nose and freaking picking their face and looking in the mirror
like
and all that shit. Like all kinds of yeah, dude, all that shit. Like right there in this public bathroom, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then this is a funny thing that happened too. So in that same bathroom, I go in there and, step up to the 15 urinals that are all lined up there. And in the bottom of the freaking urinal, right, dude, somebody had crumped up this little piece of paper, and you look down and it looks like a crumpled up $100 bill. And people have been pissing on it, but it's somebody had copied a freaking $100 bill crumpled up and threw it in the bottom of the urinal, hoping somebody's going to pick that shit up.
It's gross.
I literally, it gave me one pause. Like I turned the corner and I looked down. I'm like, damn, is that $100 bill?
And somebody did.
And it looked like, dude.
That one person probably did wash his hands. I'm sorry. I had to beat up on our gender a little bit today because I mean, having to deal with that on the jump seat and then having to walk through the airports and see that. Yeah, I'm like, I understand why women don't like us sometimes.
Yeah, man.
A lot of times.
They're so nasty. You can't be nasty and be like, want to like cohabitate with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Or with the same sex or whatever you're into. But you can't be nasty.
That was just nasty. But I was talking to a flight attendant, and we got in this conversation, and we were talking about what actually changed the sex discrimination in the airline industry with women.
What
years ago? Yeah.
So you're talking about what got rid of the hot pants and the sexy flight attendants that used to be flying around in the air?
No. That before we're going to get to that too. But it was the McDonald lawsuit. Now this was a lawsuit that was that actually changed the airline industry forever. It was back in the 1960s and the early 70s.
And what were they changing?
It was the sexist employment policies for flight attendants, and back then, we were called stewardesses, right?
Well, it was like back then, it was only female,
right? But and you couldn't be married,
so there was no male.
No,
period. You
Nope.
had to be hot and sexy and single.
yeah, not you.
That don't fly today.
But no, it was just you had to be unmarried, and what happened as soon as they got married, they got fired.
Wow.
So this last name McDonald went and she fought and got this changed, got the laws changed, and what it was is that it was several attendants sued under the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which bans employment discrimination based on sex.
Well, that makes sense.
That's how me and you
And
got
they
here.
won.
Yeah, they did.
And Sean and G got a career.
So it was the end of the discriminatory no marriage rule. So what it was is that they tried to only make it for this specific person and it ended up being a class action. So what they had to do is there was a group, they had to actually hire them back. They would give them option of coming back to work. So I imagine they had to go through training and everything, but they had the right to come back and work as flight attendants again.
As it should be.
Yeah. And then there's me and you, the evolution.
The evolution.
So I was like, oh, this is kind of fun because you go from this and then you get into the evolution of what a flight attendant used to be like.
Yeah.
Nurses.
Yeah. Sexy.
Right.
Single women.
The training was unbelievable.
They encourage you to flirt with the passengers.
Yep.
Right. It was very sexism.
They
right?
had they had the silver trays, the lined linens, everything.
Right.
I mean, you had to be a nurse.
Yep.
Professionalism, and your hair, makeup, your weight.
Yeah, all that stuff. What fascinates me about this whole thing that you're talking about is so that history happened here in the United States, but that history still goes on in the world.
Right.
So a lot of people don't realize that in our business. Like when we're talking about these other countries and stuff, like the United States, we have all these rules and laws about, discrimination, whereas a lot of countries don't hire flight attendants. They contract them.
Right.
So many of the carriers that are out there that people enjoy.
Yeah. They stay on compounds, actually.
Yeah. They are contracted, and at a certain age, they're dismissed.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, you're gone. You can't work in these specific airlines past a certain age. So they got this same type of thing happening.
It's actually really crazy. If people really knew, on the international carriers, how it works,
yeah,
they would just be blown away.
Well, tell them about some of it. Just it is there are airlines out there in the world right now where when a flight attendant goes to work, she has to line up in a line in a military style and be inspected by the pilots.
Oh yeah. Well, there's also they got to show up 4 hours prior to a flight. Then they have to go through this whole check-in system. Then they have to go through an appearance regiment where they have to walk into a room. They're checked for every little bitty thing that and if any part of their uniform, any part of their makeup, their hair is out of place, is immediately fixed. Their bags are taken from them. They're put into a container because they don't want their bags with them. They only want one small bag with them.
Whatever they need, require duty items.
Right. Then they go in and they have a briefing room with their crew. Then they get positioned assigned to them in that briefing room.
Right.
Then after that briefing, they're required to go to another briefing with their pilots. Then they have that briefing. Then they have to go into the airplanes and start this is all 4 hours out.
Yeah.
Before the flight even leaves.
But the phenomenal thing about that story is that this is actually happening in the world right now.
Right.
This is in the United States, we have all these great laws that protect all this stuff and give us the ability to have these privileges to do all these different jobs now and stuff. Whereas we were there and realized our ways were bad.
Right.
And then now, these other countries, there's these third world countries and stuff, they still are doing this stuff.
Yeah. You go
Which
into
is
their
wild.
bathrooms on an airplane and they're spotless.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing on the floor.
No.
You go into ours, it looks like the marathon station. It does, man. You ain't getting down there and cleaning.
You know what the
shit.
crazy stuff about that? Like you're talking about the bathrooms, like that last trip I was on, dude, the first thing that happened on the flight was the bathroom. The bathroom theft was happening. You know how we have all the extra nice lotions and face sprays and all this stuff on that? Like
the
somebody,
stain remover.
like as soon as the plane took off, somebody went there and cleared it all out.
Yeah, it's gone.
Stole everything.
Yeah. First person is like, I'm just going to stick in my pocket.
Unbelievable. Yeah, man, it's crazy. But I mean, these are all happening. But
We do have, I tell you on that, on those wide body planes, we do have an incredible stain remover in there. Have you ever used that?
I have not used it.
Let me tell you something. The stain remover, I'm not telling you to remove it, but the stain remover that's on those planes is really, really good.
Really good.
So, yeah, don't take it out unless you need it.
Right.
But it's in there.
You don't have to keep it. Just use it.
So anyway, we're going to go on. So we had the glamorous life of the professional, revered nurses
Mm-hmm.
and then we came on to this one. The 70s started, the hot pants,
Yeah.
mini skirts,
You got to move your tail.
go boots.
That's right.
Sky sluts have hit the air,
Yeah. You got it.
right?
They were hanging on the wings and the engines.
The Nancy Sinatras of the airway.
Yep.
That
These
was it,
boots
man.
Are made for walking.
That was a hot era, man.
Yeah.
That was very. Now I can imagine you in no go-go boots.
Dude, you don't want to see that.
Nope.
Nope.
That's a nightmare. But yeah, the 70s, the hot pants, yeah. And then after that, we went into the business traveler because that's about the time me and you came in.
Right.
Business traveler, right? Got to have the suit, tie, everything sharp. Dress it all up.
Everybody coming to the airport, dressed up,
Yeah,
all that stuff, family travel.
yeah.
It was a little wholesome place.
We had to get weighed in.
It was kind of like a little privilege to fly.
Did you have to get weighed? Were you hired then?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I was still hired.
They just stopped it when I started. Like,
Okay.
they had just, because I thought I wasn't going to make it because, I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
And they were like, the cutoff was like 6'1". I
Yep.
was like, how tall are you? 6'1"?
Yeah, 6'1". Yeah, just shrunk down.
Oh, you're
Kind of shrunk down.
yeah, you kind of like slumped down.
Pulled
a
your
little
neck
bit.
down. Pull your neck
A
down.
little bit.
Got
Scratched
like
down a
no
little
neck.
bit.
You look like a turtle.
Squatted a little bit.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, when we got hired, we had to get weighed. You had to fit the uniform. There's no way you were going to get hired and you didn't fit the uniform.
Yeah, they weighed us when we first got hired. Like when I first got hired, I remember them putting us on the scale and saying, but you guys saw the picture on Facebook. We weren't weighing too much back then.
No. No.
We didn't have any problems.
They were
with
having fun with that picture too.
that. Right.
We are so doing a do-over. I
We'll
told you
get
that.
into that. Don't get off subject.
Yeah,
Let's
we're going to
go.
do that. But anyway, so the next era we went into, which my favorite, the relaxed sweater era.
Oh, he is a sweater guy.
You know something, when we started this era, and it started a while ago.
Him
okay?
and he and Mr. Rogers are tight.
Yep, you ain't shitting. I love my Mr. Rogers sweater. I've said it 1,000 times.
Yes.
I do not go anywhere without my sweater. Perfect.
And he likes to talk to Trolley.
That's okay. I like Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Don't you know?
What was the king? What was the king's name? King
Solomon? No, it's
No.
King, what was it? Sunday?
King Sunday.
Sunday? Something like that. Yeah.
little
But I like,
puppet.
I like Mr. Rogers. Now, so we go from the sweater era. Now, the new era, well, you show up like you're serving chicken at a family reunion with name tags that say, "Hi, my name's Bob."
Yep. You are now all Friday's employees.
Exactly. Extensive array of hairnets.
Pins, buttons, whatever you want to do on, do it all.
Big changes,
Yeah.
right? Big changes. Now everybody's got to have their they got to have their name on them.
Yeah. Everybody has to have a freaking name. That doesn't bother me because
I've gotten over it, but I mean, at first I didn't.
At first
like
I was like, I don't want people to know my name, but
Yeah.
it never bothers me because when people get mad at me or they're like, I'm gonna write you up, or like whatever, we're having a disagreement. Usually they're in the wrong,
Right.
But I'm like, here, please make sure you spell my name right because it's Sean SHAWN, not SEAN.
Do you know what? Do you know what it drives me nuts about our wings though?
What's that?
Well, I mean, all my diamonds have fallen out. They just fall. they're like holes. I mean, I think I got like one diamond left
Really?
and one sapphire.
I haven't had that.
I like every other one has fallen out.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we went through this whole era, and that's why I said I love the whole change of what flight attendants started, and then where we're at today. What's next?
Who knows, man?
Maybe we'll be around.
We need to upgrade it, the whole thing. Like we need to like shift from Fridays to back to like, Morton's or something. There needs to be a shift, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't know.
Soon.
Let's keep away from the hairnet. So I don't know if that would be a good look for me and you.
Hairnets. We can have some. We'll have some rainbow hairnets out
Well,
there.
the weather has been changing. It's getting cooler, right?
Right.
We know winter's coming. It's right around the corner.
That's why I wanted to go to Cabo.
Right. So let's talk beaches.
Dude, now I'm going to be like, I wanted to go to Cabo so bad. Dude. Beaches are.
Now you got golf.
Yeah.
You had golf, right?
Now I'm going to golf. Right. Anyways, yeah, beaches, man. Let's talk about those Florida beaches. Beaches known for their sand. Siesta Beach, Florida.
I love Siesta Beach.
You've been to all these beaches.
Yep.
I've only been to a couple of these beaches on this list.
That's one thing I love about Florida. Florida has some of the nicest beaches.
They're all different.
Yep, they are.
Like, I will tell you, like, what's your, like, favorite area of Florida? And I'm not talking about a beach. I'm talking about, like, if you take the whole big peninsula of stretching down Florida, the state, and you go all the beaches around Florida, like, what side of Florida? East, west, Gulf, north, south?
Golf side.
Where the Gulf side is your favorite side?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like whereabouts in the Gulf?
If I would say if I was going anywhere, if I chose anywhere in Florida to go to for a vacation, it would be Anna Marie Island.
Anna Marie Island.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt.
There's a lot of nice beaches there.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, there's so many different little beaches around there, but that is like the best place to go just relax.
Yeah. I always like a relaxed vacation, first of all.
That's it.
Just chill out, do what you want to do, no worries, just be you for a week or so.
But the cool thing about the Florida beaches, though, it's big family-oriented beaches.
Right.
I mean, it's not like this. I mean, Clearwater years ago, back in the 80s, right? When I first moved down there,
Well,
I
was a
remember.
spot. Like,
I
that was
remember
a
when I
young
first
spot.
moved down there. Yeah, and Hooters just opened up. I just got down to Florida. Clearwater used to have the Jose Cuervo Classic all down there on the beach.
Dude,
and we
that
used
was
to go
like
to Holiday and Surfside.
spring break in its prime. Like,
Exactly.
that's when it first started.
Yeah.
We were the starting population of all that stuff.
Yeah,
And then like generations came through and ruined it all, and now they freaking ban them all from doing all kinds of stuff. But
Yep.
that we were in the prime of it. We were the videos. What were those crazy videos that were out that you buy, like hot girl? What was the thing? Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah,
Right.
Girls Gone Wild. Yeah,
And they would like tape all those different beaches and spots like that. That was the prime of it all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I remember when I used to take my dogs down the beach all the time too. You just let them run.
Oh yeah.
Now, because you clean up after them, and now people they ruin that too.
Right.
But Clearwater Beach, man, oh man, white sand. I mean, you just keep walking.
Yeah.
Just keep walking. I mean, and there's so many cool little places to go, and like if you want to stop in and have a drink or something to eat or a sandwich, you can just walk right up, and there's a bunch of little places right along the beach.
I love like dockside, beachside, any of those type of places where you can just like eat on the water. Those are always my favorite places to go.
Right.
Doesn't matter where I'm going on vacation. Normally I go on vacation where there's water, and where there's water, I want to be like kind of restaurant that's like by the water. That's
So
cool.
let's go. I mean, talk about the Anna Marie beaches. You have it's a Bean Point Beach. The highlights of that, it has a panoramic view of both the Gulf of America and Tampa Bay, making it a prime spot for watching sunsets. I love the sunsets over the ocean.
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
Right? I mean, those are absolutely gorgeous.
Heck
and then you
yeah.
have Manatee Public Beach. It's also has it has restrooms, it has picnic areas, and all these. The great thing, it's all family. Everything is family oriented. So you can, so take the kids down there. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great time.
A day at the beach. That was like growing up. That was like the thing to do. Like on the weekend, let's go to the beach. Like I was out in California growing up, and let's go to the beach. We would like drive over from the valley and go over to like Santa Cruz and stuff, and go to the beach. We did spend the whole weekend up at the beach. You know, that was like the family thing. Just laying out on the beach.
When we were young, it was Daytona. Daytona was like the big place to go.
Right.
Okay. And we didn't know about all these other ones. These other beaches are so much nicer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They are. They're so much nicer. I mean, and on the Gulf side, man, they got beautiful, beautiful beaches.
I'm not a huge, and I'm not trying to offend anybody out there, but I'm not a huge Atlantic beach guy.
No, me neither.
Because, and we're talking about like, you know, first of all, like there's no waves. Like there's just not waves. Like I grew up on the Pacific side, mostly seeing that in the beginning of my life. And, you know, Pacific's got some real waves. I'm talking about waves, killer waves, you know, at times. And that's what I thought an ocean was. Like every time you would say, oh, let's go to the ocean, go to the beach. That's what I thought. I'd walk up to the beach and I'd see giant waves.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I got to Atlantic the first time and I said,
flat.
Where's the ocean? Because this looks like a lake.
Yeah. It's like a big extended lake.
Yeah. It's like sometimes like it's calm.
Right.
I'm like, I didn't know oceans get calm like this.
Yeah.
Like
it was flat.
Yeah. It was wild. It was just like the opposite. So basically, I guess if you're looking at this geographically speaking, like that must be how the beaches are over in like Japan or, you know, that side of the world, because, you know, the Pacific side, the western side of the Pacific is the, you know, North American coast and Asian coast over there. So they must not have giant waves over there unless they got tsunamis coming in.
But when you go on these beaches and you go on the Atlantic side like that, and then you come from like Clearwater, you see the white sand.
Yeah.
And you come to the other one, it's like a gray.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And you're like, well, this one's, and it's not, but you're looking at this one and it's like, this is dirty.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
you look at Clearwater, you're like, man, that's a clean beach.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting how the animals in the ocean make up the beaches, what's in the beach, right? So the shellfish and the different things that are in the ocean make up what's out there. That's what sand is, all broken up shells and crushed up.
Anna Marie Island,
like,
man, when we were younger, Sean, we used to go down there and we used to dive probably 8 to 10 feet down, probably a little farther, some of them. But we go down there in sand dollars.
Oh, sand dollars are everywhere.
Yeah, we used to go down and you go dive down there and get sand dollars.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bleach really cool ones. Yeah. Well, you know, some of them, I mean, only a couple of them, because, you know, I didn't like, I don't know, it's not really you're doing anything with them.
Right.
So I don't like taking away from like the nature and stuff. I mean, I like to go down there and see them, and then, you know, you kind of look at them and then put them back. But no, I don't. I mean, as far as bleaching them, no, not really. I mean, I was never into that because I wasn't doing anything with them. What are you going to do? Set that shit on the shelf?
You put some sand in a little glass thing. You put some shells in it.
I'll just put it back on
These
the
are my
beach.
memories of this beach.
Yeah.
Right. That's what people do. They collect sand and put them in their house in a little cup and be like, oh, I want a vacation right here. This is some sand. Clearwater was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. I took this from it. So also you have Coquina Beach, Bradenton. I love Bradenton.
Yeah.
You been in Bradenton area?
I haven't been to any of these beaches.
Yeah, Bradenton is amazing too. All these areas in Florida now are so grown up over the years. I mean, there's so much growth everywhere. But
Right.
these beaches are still amazing. Bradenton Beach is it's amazing too.
I haven't met a beach that I didn't like, first of all.
Well,
I mean,
especially on that side of the state.
yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. You know, the beach I like is up north in Florida, which is Destin.
Yeah.
Dude, you're talking about amazing, amazing, amazing sand.
Yep.
The sand is like powder. I'd never, ever experienced that in my life until I got to Destin. I was like, and I'd been all the way up, like from Destin all the way down the coast, going all the way through Tampa, Clearwater, going to Fort Myers, all the way down and freaking into the Keys, and you look at all those different beaches and stuff and how the sand changes and stuff. That beach up there in north, like the Pensacola, Destin, dude, such nice sand. It is beautiful.
So we talked about all the nice beach areas, the nice white sand. Now, if you were going to party and nightlife,
yeah,
where?
Back in the day, Clearwater, right?
Okay, yeah, but now,
if I was going to party, you're going to South Beach.
South Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, most of the beaches have like chilled out now.
Did you ever go out there when you were young? South Beach?
I never did the South Beach. I did Fort Lauderdale though.
Man, I used to do that South Beach nightlife. That was freaking crazy back then.
All
That
the
Florida
beaches back then were
nightlife,
crazy.
man, was just nuts.
Dude, the stuff that went on those beaches at night,
Crazy. It was, man. But the thing is, South Beach never changes. I mean, it is a party spot. Lots of money. If you're going to go, take a lot of money.
yeah,
You're going to need it.
yeah. Now you're definitely going to need it. I mean, it is not cheap.
But any of these places that me and Sean talked about, man, go. If you've never been, but trust me on this one. If you're looking for a destination that you haven't been, if you have not been to Anna Marie Island, if you've not been there, go.
Check 'em out.
Because there is so many little areas around there. You can go there for 10 days and you'll love every one of them.
The coolest thing about the Florida beaches for me is that there's so many that you never run out of beaches.
Nope.
Like it's like I can go down and beat. It's still like I haven't been to all these beaches myself. You can go down to Florida and see new beaches and experiences. It's amazing, and they all are all a little different, but cool.
I'm still saying on the Gulf side.
Yeah. Let's
Golf.
go around the globe, man.
All right, man. Hey, a flight returned back to Dulles International Airport after a passenger's laptop fell into the cargo bin on the sidewall. I've never had that shit happen, but I can tell you, I can understand how it happened.
Yeah.
Because they must have had that plastic insert.
Well,
separated.
that's it. So like down in the planes, like specific models, and I know Boeing's like on the floor right there, you have all those vents.
Right.
And those vents are covering literally gaps in the floor that are that go down into the sidewalls of the plane right down there.
Right.
And if those things get shifted around, which we've seen them, like passengers kick the walls, whatever, and they start moving around, whatever, and they get slid open. I could see how a laptop gets stuck down there.
There's a
But
gap.
what people don't understand about this story too is that the biggest fear of this thing and the reason why this flight turned around is that lithium battery fire.
Absolutely.
So now you got a lithium battery in the sidewall of a plane that we can't even get to.
Couldn't fight that fire. That runaway would be nasty.
Yeah.
Yep.
And here's the thing, like they're getting ready to go over the ocean on this flight. So captain made the right decision, like turn around and be like, we got to get this out of there because we need to keep in control of the flight. Yeah.
Because you don't know if that computer was turned on and it overheats, sitting next to other components that are hot, then it has a runaway. Yeah. Bad. That would be a bad situation.
Dude. You and I have been on planes and we can go on and on for days talking about shit people lose on the planes and cracks and crevices in the plane and lose their shit.
Earbuds.
Seats. Earbuds are the worst.
Oh my God.
Those things drop out of people's ears every day and they bounce to the craziest spots.
You know the craziest thing I ever found? This lady had lost a diamond bracelet.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Do you know how the track of the seating, with the seats are locked in? You know how
that little rail that goes down.
That little rail,
covered up.
Yeah. So she lost this bracelet and nobody can find it. Well, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, where the hell is this thing at? Sean, I'm not kidding you. I seen this little bitty dot. It was like a glimmer in this track. And I'm like, there's no way, man. I got a stir stick. And I pulled that stir stick and I went in there and it was a clasp. And I pulled that thing out. It was a big ass diamond bracelet had fallen in the track of that and slid back.
Wow.
If it had gone back just a little bit farther, I would have never seen the clasp. It would have sat in there for 20 some years. Probably that thing would have went to the airplane graveyard.
Right. Could have possibly, right.
Until they actually pulled
Change
those
the
seats out.
right. Yeah.
I mean, somebody would have found something in there. It's like a little treasure. Crazy, right? I mean,
there's lots of little unfound treasures on the plane.
Yeah, I mean, but for something to fall in that little bit of track, and trust me, when Sean was telling you about the earbuds, oh my God, every day.
We had experience, G and I, where we were on a flight where a dude was sitting in first class seat and he lost his hearing aid.
Yeah.
Dropped out of the seat and dropped into the cracks of where like the tray table area is.
Yeah.
And got stuck down between
a
little tiny hole in the seat. We're like shining a flashlight. We could see it, and we were like doing the whole, stir stick maneuver and trying to get it with, like chopsticks to get that thing out.
And we did. Yeah, we did.
did.
We came up with this little MacGyver plan, man, and we got that damn thing out of there.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That dude was very thankful for us to
that was actually pretty funny.
A little bit more than an earbud.
Yeah. You know what the airlines are doing though? I love this. They're stepping up. They're helping feed the air traffic controllers that are being unpaid and the workers that are missing their paychecks.
First time they're missing their paycheck, man. Yeah. We got to get this shit together right
They
now.
do, man.
I mean, I hate that they're, and I don't care about the politics. Honestly, I don't give shit if you're left, right, center. I don't care. When you get to a point where now you're leveraging the lives of people out here that are hardworking, running America, doing their jobs, doing what we need them to do, and now you're leveraging that to do, like, this is all like on principle, trying to get something done. Like,
right.
Just stop it.
And all these guys that are making decisions are getting paid, but yet all these people that we work with every single day, TSA, and these are so many good people, and I pass them every day. And and this is what drives me. They got bills.
They got bills.
All right. They've got
families.
They've got to get gas in their cars. They got a bunch of stuff that they need too. They need to get this shit straightened out.
Yeah, it's so out of control right now. But they need to make a law where they can't do this. They need to come back, and when they come back, make laws where you can't legally leverage the citizens of the United States for leverage purposes. That should be illegal.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I mean, for all the people that are being affected out there, I feel for you, man.
Yep. We see them every day. Every single day.
Yeah.
All right, listen, the U.S. has also revoked approval for 13 routes by Mexican carriers into the United States and canceled all combined passengers and cargo flights by Mexican airlines to the United States from Mexico City's Felipe Angeles International Airport. Yeah.
Dude, I guess Mexico has been doing that to us for a while, and we've never really done anything about it. Like, they were not letting us have the routes in there and just letting Mexican airlines do this. And so they finally just said, enough's enough, and they're just canceling all the flights. So
a lot of money you're losing.
Yeah.
You're going to lose a lot of money. That's the best way to hit anybody is their pocket.
But honestly, right now, Americans don't need to be traveling to Mexico.
No.
I mean, take a hint from me right now. If there's stuff going on in the world and it's a threat to Americans, don't go to that area.
Go to Palm Springs.
Yeah. Golf. Or Ohio.
All right. What'd the Fed do, man?
Fed cut rates, man, to a 3.754%. And it just dropped it. It was up. It's down from 4 to 4.25. And the interesting thing about Fed cuts to me, like, everybody's talking about, I don't know, when you bought your house,
yeah.
Do you remember what the rate was when you bought your mortgage rate?
Mm-hmm.
What was the mortgage rate on the loan? Your first loan?
It was 3.1.
3.1 when you bought your house?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's phenomenal. And most people will say no, like 25 years ago. In fact, when I bought this house we're sitting in right now, I think I bought that house at 7.25.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, the mortgage rates were way up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it had gotten up to like closer to like 10% at one point.
Right.
And people weren't freaking out like they are right now.
Yeah.
And I just don't see it ever going back to a 3%.
So what is it? It's 6.1 now?
So you're saying 25 years ago you found a 3.2?
No, I wasn't 20. I was 20.
20 years ago you
Yeah.
found a 3?
It was like
Are
a
you sure
3.2. Yeah, I'll have to check it, but I think it was like 3.2.
Yeah, because I know like I refinanced down
Yeah.
and finally got to a 3. Like mine was at 3 at one point.
Yeah. I think
But,
it was like
I mean-
3.2. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was like 3.75. I don't know. I'll have to check.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
But yeah, anyways, mortgage rates are going to stay there. I mean, the threes are not going to be around. They actually talked about how that 3% was actually an anomaly, and when it did hit the market, it kind of messed all kinds of things up with economics and all the stuff. The crisis was happening there because it didn't let the world like balance itself out, you know?
Well, I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, but it ain't gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. And 30-year mortgage rate now is at 6.12, and I just don't think 3% is going to be seen for many a year.
Yeah. Well, again, hope you're wrong.
Why, man? You're not going to mortgage another house?
No, but I still hope you're wrong. Be for other people.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, 6.1. I mean, it's still. I hope you're wrong for other people.
6.1 is my point. Is 6.1 isn't too bad. People are like frantic about 6.1.
Still hope you're wrong.
As they're going out charging their dinner on a credit card that's like 25%.
Yeah. Crazy.
28%.
So a flight was traveling from Chicago O'Hare to Frankfurt, was diverted to Boston Logan International Airport after a violent act happened on board. You know, we talk about this all the time. This has been an increase. You know what this person did?
No, what
He
happened?
stabbed two 17-year-olds with a fork.
For what?
Don't know.
They tried to eat off his plate or something?
I don't know.
Like
It's just, I mean, okay, you know, they always have these stories, but they don't tell you why.
yeah.
They don't ever tell you why, because, I mean, the person just freaked out and started stabbing somebody
Right.
with metal. Okay, and also they got metal forks, so you know that it wasn't a U.S. carrier.
No, we have metal forks.
You got them in the back on the international? You got them?
Not in back, but in front we do. Like half the plane has them.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so,
That's true.
You know, we got them in domestic too.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, yeah. I mean, regardless, I mean, the dude stabbed him in the left clavicle.
Yeah.
So that like he was trying for the heart. Stabbed in the back of the head.
Yeah. Violent acts happen way too much on airplanes.
And then he slapped a female passenger as well.
Yeah.
This dude was out of his mind.
Gonna do a little time.
He went forking mad.
He gonna have a little bit of time to think about this one.
Dude, it was like, I couldn't resist that joke. But I mean, come on, the people, you got to stop. Control yourself. There's nothing, no reason to be stabbing people on planes with forks.
Yeah, that might have made you mad,
Might.
right?
A bit.
If he had have stabbed you with a fork.
I'm going to tell you, that wouldn't have been ended well.
Yeah.
Yeah, returning to the airport would have been he would have been happy to go back.
They would ask where the fork is.
That's right.
Put it this way.
Anybody seen a fork?
You're going to have to remove it.
He's not going to be able to go through a metal detector the rest of his life.
Nope. Crazy ass shit, man.
Oh, shit.
All right,
man.
brother.
So,
Let's do the inspirational quote.
Give it to me, man.
Dance with the waves, move with the sea. Let the rhythm of the water set your soul free.
Boom. Shakalaka. That's perfect, man, for all our beach talk.
It is.
Yeah.
But seriously, you guys, if you are listening, if you've never been to Anna Maria Island, check it out. I'm telling you, I've told so many people about this place. You guys, you'll love it. You'll love the vacation. Don't pass it up. And if you're in the Tampa area, hit Clearwater Beach, because you're going to love that one too.
Yeah. Beach. I'm missing it.
You got golf though.
I got golf, dude. No. Yeah. I'm looking forward to my vacation. I'm actually going to see your number one fan, I think.
Really, Mom?
Mom.
Oh, man.
Mom might stop by. Who knows? I put in a call.
You're just mad
She
'cause-
didn't pick up the phone yet.
Well, you're just mad because I got a number one fan.
That's right. I'm gonna have to. Well, I'll take a picture with her so you can post it on your wall.
You'll be number 2. All right, guys, man. It was a lot of fun this week. You guys have a great week. We will see you next week.
Have a great one.
See you guys.
See you. Thanks for flying with us on another episode of Cabin Pressure with Sean and G. If you enjoyed the ride, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It helps more than you know. Want to rep the podcast in style? Check out our official merch at cabinpressure.myshopify.com. From tees to tumblers, we've got you covered. And most importantly, share the show with friends, coworkers, and your favorite travel buddies. The more pastors we have on board, the better the journey. Until next time, keep it cruising at altitude, and we'll see you on the next flight.